We're going to do this again and again and again and again until we get it right. Period. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Asia my queen. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. So, where do I start? Oh yeah. Today I'm going to be coming to you guys with a Monday morning motivation. If you're listening to me on podcast or on Spotify, you don't know about this, right? So every Monday, I'm going to be dropping some type of motivational stuff to get us going for the day, right? So this is my first time doing an audio version of this. If you guys are watching me on YouTube, you know that we're doing visuals as well. This is only the third one, so you haven't missed much. But if you are listening to the audio after this, go on YouTube and you could watch the first two to get what we be talking about, right? The first one, we talked about slowing down, having slow mornings. The second one, we talked about finding yourself. And this one, we're going to be talking about how to be yourself openly. I get a lot of compliments on the fact that I am always myself, right? And I don't do it on purpose. Sometimes I tell myself, okay, self, don't be yourself, okay? Let's just tone it down. Don't be as opinionated as you are. Maybe bring down the octaves a little bit because I'm a little loud. And just chill, right? So I do have my moments where I am chill, but if you get me going, I'm talking. I'm asking questions. I'm giving my opinion. I want the information and I want to give it as well. That's why we have this podcast, this YouTube channel, because I like to run my mouth, okay? And I like to get attention for running my mouth. Sue me. Anyways, so because I've gotten a lot of those compliments, I thought I would get on here and tell you guys what things have made it easier for me to openly be myself, right? Like, a lot of what this world is built off of is shame and getting people to hide who they are and be ashamed of who they are so they could play small, right? So they could play small and maybe not go for the job that they want. So they could play small and not demand the respect that they want. A lot of what society has built is wanting to keep us insecure and foreign in our own bodies, so we don't listen to ourselves. So we just follow the leader, right? We don't really do and be what it is that we are called to be. So I want to talk about what has made it easier for me to be open with who I am to strangers majority of the time. So, the first thing I think is so important is to accept yourself. A lot of us want to skip over that step, right? We just want everybody else to accept what it is that we are and how we act and what we look like, and we don't even accept it ourselves, right? And that's hard. I'm not going to say it's easy. It's easier said than done for sure, but it is so necessary because if we're going around trying to get acceptance from everybody else and not even thinking about ourselves or just skipping over whether we accept ourselves or not, we are just going to conform to what it is that everybody wants us to be. And it is always different. If you listen to me often, you know that I always recommend dancing naked. I don't know what it is about taking off your clothes and shaking that ass. It don't even have to be shaking that ass. It could just be jumping and just being free. I don't know what it is about that, but it has helped me accept my body, the way my titties been jumping, the way my booty been jumping. Or if you don't got titties, if you don't got booty, if you got a thing in between your legs, whatever, that jumping against your skin and you just being carefree, something about that feels so revolutionary, like, which is so crazy. It's like, this is the body that I was born with. And the fact that this is a stance on something is so crazy. Like, these are my titties. So, segueing into other people accepting us, it is so important for me now to only be in spaces where I feel safe. And I'm not specifically talking about physically feeling safe. And that's important. Let's add that. Let's add that. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. To mentally feel like I'm in a safe space with the people that I am sharing my time with, right? Like, I don't want to be around anybody that wants to pick me apart all fucking day, okay? I don't want to be around people that I have to tone myself down or dumb myself down. I don't want to be around people who don't love me fully. Everything about me, even the sides of me that aren't the best. So, I don't know how to say this last thing without saying it the way I want to say it. So I'm going to just say it. Be intentional with the people you follow on Instagram, especially women who follow beauty influencers. Okay? Because their job is to influence you, right? That's their job. And if they're good at it, they will. I know a lot of Black girls who primarily follow white beauty influencers and wonder why their vision of beauty is skewed towards whiteness. And if you're consuming that content, and mostly that content, which is of white beauty influencers all day, your brain is going to think that that's the prototype. It just is what it is. That's how your brain works. So no matter what skin color, body type you are, I think that it is so important to follow people who look like you, right? Who you see yourself in, whether it's body image, skin color, hair texture, sexual orientation, sexual identity, whatever that is. I always recommend people to just follow those type of people. This is why representation matters, because some of us don't think it's possible to be in a specific space or to be somewhere until we see someone else who looks like us do that. I didn't grow up seeing a lot of Black women do what they love. So when I was introduced to Jackie Aina and a lot of other Black beauty influencers on YouTube and Instagram, it showed me a different way. That's why that shit is important. So if you're another Black girl, I always recommend for you guys to see somebody that is in the space that you want to be in that looks like you. Even if they're not in a space that you want to be in, like professionally, like let's just say you don't want to be a beauty influencer, but from Jackie Aina, you could see a woman who's doing what she loves. So it is going to inspire you to do what you love, right? Whether it's being a doctor, a nurse, lawyer, whatever that is, it's going to inspire you to be that as well. So I always recommend to just curate the content that's going to make you feel good about yourself, right? And what has helped me is follow a lot of women who look like me and are in spaces that I want to be in, or whether it's financially, mentally, the workspace that they're in. If it's what I want to do, when I see Black women podcasting, or when I see Black women who do makeup or something like that, things that I'm interested in, it motivates me to to continue what I love to do. And I suggest you to do the same. I really do. Um, yeah. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for listening to me. I appreciate you guys so much. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube channel everywhere. Asia My Queen. Again, thank you again. Have a great, fabulous day. Bye bye.